Nicely done. Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. The 4th hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
This is his 2nd shot. Opting for the 9-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. "20 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Come on, don't be shy.
Like the look of this. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. Leading by a couple after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
That one's heading out to the right. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This looks good. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
3 wins already this season. Great shot. This is from miles away. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy two putt. Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly. It also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Well played, mate. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
This one's right of the green.
Yeah, quality shot, that.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Now let's head to Tom Kim. 5 shots off the lead.
Oh, this is tracking. It's tracking. Come on.
Okay, time to return to the action. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. That's disappointing. And that should secure the par on this one. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Now, 2 shots up after that one. The 8th at Torrey Pines South is an uphill par 3. It can be a hole in one hole, or it can be an absolute brute to even find the green, depending on where that hole location is.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Like the look of this one. And that putt will end up short. Just a short putt remaining here. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Well, when he exploded onto the PGA Tour, Tom Kim was everyone's second favourite player, wasn't he? He's got that bright, effervescent vibe about him, and he just seems to play the game with a kind of enthusiasm of youth.
I kind of like how you said Tom Kim is the second favorite player on tour. Listen, I get it. You know, there's always going to be one great big popular guy, but you know, Tom is that breath of fresh air, isn't it? He's a young kid. He comes out here. He's smiling. He plays with exuberance. He's in love with the game, and he shows it when he's out there, doesn't he? I think that's why it makes him a fan favorite, because he looks like he's having fun doing what he loves to do.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. And that will move him to 6 under par. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Second shot here on the 10th hole.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Solid little par putt here.
That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee. Great recovery.
And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
This ball's found its way into the sand. Henny, how's it lying?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Oh, that's outstanding. Holes it from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? He's setting up for his second shot.
$11 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, this should start out pretty straight and then head to the right as it gets towards the hole.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
What a putt that was. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Playing this shot from the sand.
I think this could be it. Could be.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Around 110 yards to go.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. A birdie putt awaits.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
Why are the straightaway par fours the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Okay, that'll work. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
Watch this thing turn. Ooh. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Well, the finish at Torrey Pines South captivates everyone. It really starts here at the 16th, a par 3 playing across the ravine.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
Looking good. And that will drop in for a birdie. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par's a great score.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim.
Getting better, getting better.
Oh, so close. And back to the course with the live action. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Now look at this one come back. Ooh. Par putt coming up here.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short, little left-to.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole.
Here we are at the final hole of Torrey Pines South. So historic. There's been some very cool moments over the years. One of the more famous holes on the PGA Tour.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk-reward par fives in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. And here we are with the third shot. Six feet remaining to the cup. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the second round of the Farmers Insurance Open from Torrey Pines. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today.
This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
We're going down to the first hole now. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day.
Pretty good shot there.
Time for the second shot into the first.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
Nice stroke. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. This is his second shot.
Yeah, nicely played.
Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? This putt from around 18 feet.
Ooh, looking nice. That was the line.
Oh, that's a great looking putt.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Currently 12 under for the event. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
8 feet to the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Sitting at -13 for the tournament. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That's well played. Pin high. Now long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Looks pretty good.
This has got some intent. This one could make it all the way to the hole.
Oh, you did not.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's very impressive.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
Well, this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
A 7-footer right here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
This player is putting for fun.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Oh, well done.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
That's some good golf right there. Standing over his second shot. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here.
This is a good chance. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. We've arrived now at the par 3 8th.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par.
And that should secure the par on this one.
An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. The 9th is a par 5.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
A three-time victor already this season. That's nicely done. Now this putt to get to 18 under par. Oh, what a putt. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
I thought it was going to hang on, but nope.
Second shot here at the 10th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that looks like a flyer. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. This one's come off the blade pretty nicely.
All right, getting better.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got to read?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Hole number 11 is a par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
And he's safely on the green. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
So close. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. And now that finds him in first place. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Now let's head to Tom Kim. Could it be? Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
That's just what he does. This is why you can never get too confident against this player.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Starts off looking good.
Has it got enough pace? Oh, that's a great putt. Did everything but drop. Just a short putt remaining here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 5, 13th hole.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is playing long. It's uphill.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim.
Wow, what a save.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
This putt was about 8 feet. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A slight break to the right here.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Welcome to the par 4, 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
From around 170 yards here. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Trying to get to even par with this putt. This one's got to break a long way from the right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Ooh. Putting for a par here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently in first position. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
Well, that was a decently played hole, but unfortunately going to have to write down a bogey. And the putt goes down, but that's his first bogey for the tournament.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This could go down.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And after that hole, sitting now 20 under par. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Nicely done.
His second shot here.
He is taking this on.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. And the putt drops for birdie.
Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffalo into the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.